On September 12th, 2018, I published a video called Until We Meet Again. And this was going to be my last video. But as we know, strangely, that wasn't the case. I made that video because I wanted to change something. For the past few years of my life at that time, I'd seen a lot of negative change in the world around me, my situation, my emotions. I even discussed a lot of it in that video. But some things I may have missed out on is how at the time I was also feeling a lot of guilt. Being the oldest child, I'm the prime example a lot of family members will look to when it comes to how successful someone in the family will be. At the time I was around 20 years old, playing Minecraft day in and day out, as a university student dropout who had zero plans for a career or a job. The guilt kept piling on as my own brain decided to add on to the guilt by repeatedly calling myself out as a man-child who never change or amount to anything. By questioning myself every single day in and day out, and by sheer force of willpower, I decided it was time for a change. Naruto, Dragon Ball, Avatar, My Hero Academia. These are all anime series, but they are also spin-off series I've made as Minecraft parodies on my channel. And what they all have in common is that they are not original properties, they are not original concepts, and they do have copyright. And of such, I kept thinking that I could get into a lot of trouble by doing this amount of outright using a named brand. And in a way, that is how my channel actually got boosted to start with. My vanilla series was nothing special, my personality never stood out among anyone else's, and the main thing that got people to click on the channel was Naruto C. Starting off with this thought process, it had me thinking, what should I do differently? And after some time had passed, I came across a lot of animation YouTubers, a lot of them with interesting life stories and thought processes, which got me thinking, I'm pretty sure I can draw, and I must have something to say. And from there, plans were made to move on from Minecraft and video games altogether, and instead have a focus on animation, self-made stories, and going on to a new channel. The channel I made featured a different name to mask what I had done previously, and to stop fans demanding Minecraft series on a separate channel. I hadn't given the name to anyone but my close friends at the time. Character design sheets were made, animation layouts were set in motion, After Effects compositing was put in place, different softwares were tested out, and I spent 6 months learning aspects of illustration and animation, both from the book The Survival Guide of Animators and several YouTube videos, along with several courses in drawing. A plan was made in February of 2018 to end the channel in September 1st, 2018, and move on to something I thought would be much better and much more free with less risk. And my friends, no matter what decision I made, were behind me all the way. With my new Twitter gaining followers for its artwork and my YouTube channel gaining subscribers, I thought all was going well. That was until a member of the family had been diagnosed with a terminal illness, and they were very important to me in how I structured every single aspect of my life. It completely threw me off balance, and off my own reasoning. The hope in Liku Hope was gone, and I entered a spiral of despair, and that still lingers in my subconscious today. I had nothing but tears and shakiness for weeks. And to add on to how I was already feeling, a big reason for making the changes that I did was to make this person proud of me. For a long time, they suffered. The family suffered. And come 2019, December, I had to say goodbye the someone I only ever wanted to say hello to. My life had changed forever. Of course, family and friends tried to help. Of course they would. And despite what had just happened, they did give me a little bit of hope for something better in the future. The first being the understanding nature of family and friends that lifted me up when I couldn't move anymore. And the second being when I refused to eat or sleep for several days on end. And not even my friends were hearing from me. 3 family members, all on their own, with no prompt, separately, asked me about my YouTube channel. This YouTube channel. I didn't even know they knew I had a YouTube channel. When I asked them how they knew, each one of them individually said, our ill family member was very proud to mention that I was doing it and would often show them stuff I was making. It's safe to say I cried a few times. At the time, Kappa was coming to YouTube and felt like threats to many, many channels. And as a channel that tried to stay as friendly as possible, you know, I bleep out all the swearing, I try to cut out where I can. I try not to go into too much gore or anything like that, or some very serious topics, even though I'm going into some now. And it felt like this was the end of a lot of those channels. It felt like the end of YouTube, to be honest. I was going to delete the channel. But after hearing that, I couldn't. I absolutely could not. During December, I did delete several videos I thought might be picked up by Kappa, and then changed every single description of the channel to include a disclaimer. I changed some thumbnails, and then I even tried uploading again. Sometime during this, the third event happened. A family member asked me about something I said to them 6 months prior, about a story idea I had while they were showing me old comic books. Didn't you want to make one? They asked. I want to make a manga, I said. They replied, do it. You have to. For the past few months, I've been practicing drawing and writing skills, and I'm going to make a webtoon manga. That is absolutely happening, no matter how poor I think it is. And I hope to be releasing it next year, from then until I get bored of it. I am absolutely not the same content creator I used to be. That is without a doubt indisputable. I have changed. A lot has changed. Even the relationship between me and Player 2, or Pat, has changed. He even left a comment on the Until We Meet Again video. And despite everything, I've even tweeted at him a few times and we've had conversations. I don't do these roleplay parodies like I used to. I'm not as consistent as I used to be. And I had no plan going forward with this channel because I already set when it was supposed to end. Since then, I've been uploading Chillville and trying to reach the end of Elemental Warriors within the spare time that I'm not looking after family, working on my skills, or trying to work on that webcomic. Through 11 Craft has returned to what it was at around 500 subscribers, where I just posted a video whenever I felt like it. But in doing so, I've alienated my viewers in a way, and a lot of you are puzzled and questioning what's happening with various series and videos on the channel. And to give a brief and simple answer, the following series on screen are the ones that I plan to continue or finish. And anything you don't see there probably will not return or be finished. I'm sorry if the favorite thing you wanted to watch or like to watch is not there. But I've already been feeling guilty about how many projects and how many series have gotten cancelled over time, or never even gotten an ending. I don't plan on doing any more roleplay parodies of any anime or cartoon or anything. For now, that's all I have to say, and all the answers I can give. But if you'd like more, I am going to make a follow-up video. Please put in some questions down below in the comments section, and if you see ones that you want answered and somebody else has put them, make sure to give their comment a like, and I'll try my best to answer what I can. Thanks for watching and staying subscribed, guys. Bye, Anada.